Hello, in this video I'll talk about JavaScript loops. Let's start with a variable. If I have the variable with a name number students equals 0 and I want to increment this variable, I can write this number students equal number students plus 1. Now this variable will have the value 1. This is the equivalent of number students plus equals 1. Now this variable will have the value 2. If I write number students plus plus is the equivalent. Now this variable will have the value 3. If I write plus plus number students, this is also the equivalent and the number students will be 4. If I want to decrement this variable, I can write number students minus minus and the equivalent will be 3. If I put here a console log, and in console log I'll write number students, and if I go here and I open this page with live server, I open the console, so the variable name will be 3. Okay, let's add again the value 0 for number of students. Now if I want to increment this value 10 times, I can put 10 times number students plus plus from 1 to 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 2 more. Now the number of students will be 10. Okay, yeah, so number of students here will be 10. But if I want to increment this to 100, I need to write this instruction 100 times. In JavaScript we have the instruction for, and it helps to do the same. I can execute this instruction 10 times. So I'll comment this and I write the for instruction. So let e equals 0, e from 0 to 10, e plus plus. So here I can run an instruction 10 times from 0 to 10, and I'll put here number of students plus plus. Now I added a console log again with the number of students and will be 11. I need to put from 0 less than 10. So now number of students will be 10. So this is a repetitive instruction in JavaScript. If you want to run an instruction or number of times, we can use the for instruction. We can apply also the for instruction also on arrays. If I have this array with the name students and I put the name John and Bill, I have an array with 2 values. And if I want for every element from array to add a console log with the text hello, and here students 0 for the first element and students 1 for the second element. I have the messages hello John and hello Bill. But if I have a list with a lot of names here, if I have 100, I also need to write this 100 times. In this case, we can also use this repetitive instruction loop, and I can write for let e equals 0, e is less than students length e plus plus. And here I'll copy this and I'll change this with e. I'll command this and now I'll have the same hello John and hello Bill. So the for instruction can be also used on arrays. From arrays we can access the length of the array. So if I put here console log, I'll add the message in total we have students length students. Let's test. Oh, I have an error. Here I have a mistake. Students. This is the name. In total we have 2 students. Okay. Let's see what else we can do. The for instruction can be like this. For let student of students, and also here I can add the console log with student in this case. I'll command this and let's see. Hello John, hello Bill. So this is also working. Okay, what else we can do here? For example, if you want to write all the names with the uppercase, all the names from the array with the uppercase, I'll copy this. Oh, and here I'll put students to uppercase. I'll command this and this, and let's test. I have hello John with uppercase letters and hello Bill with uppercase letters. Okay. We also have another loop for each. So if I have a variable with the name numbers of runs equals 0, and on the students I'll add a for each with the function and the name student with 2 parameters, student and index. And here I can run console log student to lowercase and also console log with the index. And here I'll add the index. The index is the second parameter from the for each, and also I'll increment this variable. Okay, and also after for each, let's put the value for this variable, and I'll put something like this: numbers of runs. Okay, now let's test. I'll comment all the code and I let just this. Oh, and also I need the students array. And now let's see. I have the first element John with the index 0, Bill with the index 1, and numbers of runs is 2. We also have another instruction with the name while. Let's see an example. I'll comment this code and I'll see. Let sum equals 0, and I'll write while sum is less than 20. I'll write sum equals sum plus 2. And here I'll add a console log with the value of sum. So sum will be with the value 20. So sum starts from 0, and while sum is less than 20, I'll add the value 2, and finally the sum will be 20. If we can see what happens on each loop, we can add also a console log here with the value of sum. So sum will be from 2 to 20. I'll delete this from here. So sum starts from 0 to 20. So we have sum from 0 to 20 because on each iteration we add 2 to our sum value. Let's apply this while on this array. I'll comment this and I'll put this here. And I can write something like this: while students length greater than 0. This means while we have students in our array, I'll take a student from array with the shift method. Shift is a function that deletes an element from the array and saving it in a variable. And I'll write console log hello student. Let's test hello John and hello Bill. And if I put a console log here, console log the students now will be an empty array because I run the shift method on each element from array, and I write it the element with hello student, and now the array is empty. So this is the JavaScript loops.